In a world where Donald Trump can make Arnold Palmer penis jokes and his audience guffaws with glee, all bets are off, and a comedian with a bag full of off-color and racist jokes spoke at his most recent rally to keep the weird tradition going, and I have the full story and all the cringy jokes for you next. Tony Hinchcliffe is host of the popular podcast Kill Tony, but I don't think most in the Trump Red audience were familiar with his brand of blue humor because his viral clips usually find a younger audience. The laughs were few, and I'm guessing he was recommended by Donald Trump's most trusted demographic consultant these days, Son Barron.
What is the Trump strategy here? Now it's these podcasts. And what's interesting, Jay, you and I were talking about this a little earlier, it's the way that Donald Trump learned about this medium. It's actually from his youngest son, Barron Trump, who said to his father, "This is what I listen to." The strategy is so different.
And without any shame or filtering, Hinchcliffe and his non-family friendly style of comedy opened for Donald Trump at his Madison Square Garden rally, and I have curated the racist rhetoric for you. He led with a Nazi joke as if people making the comparison were crazy, followed by a tone-deaf string of racist jokes that insulted four different cultures. The first joke begins with black and ends with watermelon, followed by an anti-Semitic joke, followed by an insult about Puerto Rico, and then the last one was definitely the worst, a vile one about Mexicans that likely had Trump slapping his knee backstage.
All right, heck yeah, it's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome. You guys are... This is a groany little morning crowd, huh? Why is our money involved in these wars? When it comes to Israel and Palestine, we're all thinking the same thing. Settle your stuff already. Best out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. You know the Palestinians are going to throw rock every time. But you also know the Jews have a hard time throwing that paper. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're having fun now. We're cooking. It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. See, and in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor.
It has been said that Donald Trump isn't even trying to hide the racism anymore. And not only is that accurate, but he now has people opening for him who aren't afraid to hide it either. Trump knows that he's hit a ceiling and cannot attract new voters. So he's using the home stretch to double down on the white nationalism that got him this far, because he can only win if the base shows up on election day with determination to make America great again. And I specifically use that term because it has always been the most subtle of all of Donald Trump's dog whistles, and we can thank Breaking Bad star Bryan Cranston for pointing something out that was always hiding in plain sight.
When I see the Make America Great Again, my comment is, do you accept that that could possibly be construed as a racist remark? And most people, a lot of people go, how could that be racist? Make America great again? I said, so just ask yourself from an African American experience, when was it ever great in America for the African American? When was it great? So if you're making it great again, it's not including them.